What up, people? This is Vigilantee for reasonforrhymes.com. That's reason with the number 4rhymes.com, your black world, and tell it like a TI is. I want to hit you with this. Will hip-hop ever get back to the hip-hop we remember? What I mean by that, let me clarify. Will conscious hip-hop ever get back to a state that people will respect it and support it like it used to be when it was dominant? 87, 88, 89, after the Malcolm X movie, people were very Afrocentric at that time, medallions and all that, those different things, fight the power, all these things about the racism in New York, and all these things that people gravitated to because hip hop was this beacon of light where people could speak in rhyme form and reach the masses with the message to make people want to change and become conscious. During that time, in its heyday, gangster rap also stepped on the scene, and it came with a conscious message. Shall I say, fuck the police? But the backstory was a little bit different after we said, fuck the police. The backstory was a little bit different. So, as we fast forward to 2015, who really won? If you call it like an arms race, gangster rap, consciousness. So like the United States and Russia, who won? It looks like gangster rap won. And it's grandkids of the NWA segment. And there's other people that do gangster rap, and I'm not trying to diss gangster rapper, but I'm trying to make a point by saying there's more people right now that reflect NWA style of music than Public Enemy. Not even close. Now, do the radio have something to do with that? Yes. Do the Puppet Master have something to do with that? Yes. But we as people, we didn't support the Public Enemies when they kept coming out with different albums. Not because they was whack. We kind of drunk the Kool-Aid of gin and juice. We got caught up in that culture. And we didn't think about the repercussions of our kids. Look at the movie. Do you think a Public Enemy movie would do as good as an NWA movie? He said, well, Roger's different because you got Eazy-E, he passed away, and, you know, the gang violence and stuff that it reflects, it would be different. I will salute you on that. You're right. You're right. But the things that Public Enemy stood for, the things they came up against, to the point where Chuck D had to decide, was he going to keep Professor Griff in for the anti-Semitic statements that was said? So it could have been compelling. Had some things about it. But at the end of the day, do we want to be entertained or teached or preached to? That's what it comes down to. So when you look at how the music scene is now, the South, rightfully so, it's their turn. Their influence is heavy over all the music that's going on. Even in the New York market, you hear a lot of Southern music. In the clubs, Southern music. And what we know is hip hop from a lyrical standpoint and all these things, Southern rappers can bring it. Don't get it twisted. Midwest rappers, sure enough, can bring it. Just like New York rappers can bring it. But I think what's happening, what have happened, matter of fact, like I say, Nas was a prophet. He was a prophet. But people didn't understand it. They did not receive it when he let people know that hip hop is dead. Now, you would say now, who cares about hip hop? I tell you who cares about hip hop. You do and I do and everybody else do, because we're still influenced by hip hop. So you can't say that stuff is dead. I see a lot of people on Board's page say ain't nobody thinking about hip hop. You're a lie. Let me check your iPod. Let me go to your page. Let me click on your statement and click to your page and see what you got on there. A lot of y'all don't have nothing on there because you got a little quick YouTube page just to talk shit on there. But will conscious hip hop rise again? Now, we felt good with Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole has said some things to make you think. But do you think in a time, y'all, where black men are being slaughtered and killed right in front of your face, where you can spread the link to any social media about police brutality, the gang violence, and everything else right now, poverty, mass incarceration, and you still do not see hip-hop from a conscious standpoint rising when this is the time for it to rise? These are not happy times now. When things was going on in the 80s, with the racism in New York, Public Enemy was saying, fight the power. We give credit to NWA. They were saying, fuck the police. At that time, you saw the Rodney King thing, the riots. That can't even come close to what we're seeing when we say Walter Scott, Freddie Gray, Michael Brown, Eric Garner, Oscar, many more. Sandra Bland. It's not even close during that time, and people stood up. And this time, it's even worse. So, have hip-hop, conscious hip-hop, have it become powerless? I want y'all to tell me what you think. Some of y'all gonna tell me, get the fuck out of here, Vig. I want to hear that shit. But the ones that care about hip-hop and want to have a decent conversation, tell me, what do we do? Because you can say that hip-hop is dead, but we all listen to it. It still have an influence. It's just the people that are controlling it got it going that way instead of the way that can change people. It's still over anything else. Let me say this before I get out of here. Over anything else, when it comes to music, hip-hop is still the quickest way from a musical standpoint to get a message out right there in your face. You know what it is than any other genre. This has been Vigilante for reasonforrhymes.com. Tell it like the T.I. is. Yo Black World. Catch me on Twitter at VIGALANTEE. Let's talk. I am out.